Alright, hello people. It's my YouTube channel, and today we're not gonna be doing much gaming. We're gonna talk about Bayern Munich, the potential Champions League winner, which I think because since they crushed Barca with an 8-2 win, I'm thinking, oh, maybe we do an in-depth analysis of them. Why not? So today we're gonna talk about the formations and playing style of Bayern Munich. All right, starting XI. So I watched this XI based on what Flick, their manager, which was the manager after Niko Kovac. He has been a pretty good manager, so he likes using Neuer in goal instead of Alright, which is normal. Everyone uses Neuer. He is one of the best goalkeepers, but not as best as before, but he's still good. And then in center back we have David Alaba, who was, I think, meant to be a left back during Kovac's day. And after Hummels left, he went to Borussia Dortmund. Alba became the center back, along with Jerome Boateng next to him. Jerome Boateng is also a very good center back. He has been one of the best center backs in the world for a time, but not his best, but he's still in his good form. And on the left side, we have Alphonso Davies, which is a very, very, very good new guy. He is pretty young. He's a very good left back, to be honest. He has just been discovered like a year back, so he's pretty new and young, but also very good. On the right side, we have Joshua Kimmich, which is after Mbappe, Mbappe's an attacking player. Joshua Kimmich is one of the best young defenders at right back. But Joshua Kimmich can also play somewhere with Goretzka and Viago. So before, Flick did not use Goretzka. He used Kimmich as Goretzka and made him a center mid, which he can do right now. He has pretty good shooting power. Right, on to center mids, we have Thiago. He has been one of the best La Masia products by Barcelona, but he left Barcelona and joined Bayern Munich, and he's won a lot of things. All right, with Thiago, we have Leon Goretzka, which is another Bayern midfield, very good one. After Bastian Schweinsteiger left, he was one of the people who Kovac and Flick used. He's a center mid, and very, very traditional one. He does have good sweeping, good pace, good run-ups, and finishing, shooting stuff. All right, on to the next person, Thomas Muller. He is very underrated. Not much people know about him. He is one of the best goal scorers in the Bundesliga and also in the German national team. During the 2018 World Cup, he was at his worst. He was at his worst. But after Flick got back, Flick had been the Bayern manager. Oh, I'm a Barca fan as well. He was very used, and he has been a second striker behind Lewandowski. All right, on the left side, we have Serge Gnabry. He is a very, very young and new person to the Bundesliga. He has been quick with pace, have good shooting, good crossing, and he is very useful. He can also be put in as a striker, second striker. Also on the other side, which I'll mention about Perisic later. So overall, he is like a young, new person, pretty much like a left side of Mbappe. All right, so on the other side, we have the Croatian golden generation midfielder Perisic. So he moved from Inter Milan, I think, about a year ago. And then he's like between Gnabry and Perisic, they're like switching wingers. Like on Perisic's space, sometimes Flick uses Koeman instead, but Gnabry stays. Perisic, I think, is more like experienced than Koeman. Koeman is pretty young. Perisic has like better, not necessarily pace, but like experience and like shooting, I think. All right, in the top spot with the legendary striker, which everyone is talking about. In the Bundesliga, he's a beast. He has been, I don't know how many times, Polish football winner. I don't know what that is, but he's like man of Polish football, and he has been the best. It's Robert Lewandowski. He has extremely good finishing. He does like 1-2 well connections with Thomas Muller, Serge Gnabry, and Perisic's crosses do well with Lewandowski. He has like an exceptional touch, and then helps with Thomas Muller to like be a second striker and come up from behind. Lewandowski should, or maybe is, the next the team of the year. I think he should be a team of the year. Actually, he has scored too many goals to be left out. All right, now we're gonna talk about Bayern's playing style. Now we're gonna talk about the offensive, which is the attacking one. So, Davies and Kimmich, they are the center mids and left backs and right backs. They push up a lot. They are very, they have very much strength, and they can run up and run back. So they are very good uses for the Bayern team. So because that Davies and Kimmich need to push up, Gnabry and Perisic sometimes move to the middle. Like when Perisic is here, he dribbles and then goes in and might get a shot or pass to Muller. So Gnabry and Perisic mostly cut in. Well, sometimes do cross, maybe. All right, now to the midfield. Goretzka and Thiago both push up. This is an error. Thiago's not going back. He's going up. This is the offensive. They both push up. They act as center attacking midfielders like Muller. So when Goretzka and Thiago act as attacking midfielder, Thomas Muller almost acts like a second striker or even striker. He has good finishing. So Goretzka and Thiago, when the team is doing attacking, they push up and maybe stay at the edge of the box, waiting for like chances, or like if a corner if a cross comes in, there's a clear out here at this place. Goretzka or Thiago come up and take a shot, or they can continuously passing and doing stuff in the box. So yeah, also left backs and right backs, Davies and Kimmich might go the whole way and cross in for like Lewandowski, Muller, maybe even Goretzka and Thiago. Alright, playing style as if they're defending. So if they're defending, all players, like all these players, except for Lewandowski stays up front, so he like wait for chances. So it almost turns into like a 4-5-1. Lewandowski stays up front. So Muller comes back and acts as like a center midfielder instead of like a second striker or a cam. Thiago and Goretzka obviously come back. They act as center defending midfielders to defend against maybe the opponent's center mids or cams, like as center attacking midfielders. They come back and act as center defending midfielders. And then also, the backs, Davies and Kimmich obviously have to cut back in. So they act like a 4-people defense, like a straight one. And then Perisic and Gnabry act as like wingbacks about here, because they have like a 4-people, includes Kimmich and Davies. They have like a 4-people defense line, and then Perisic and Gnabry come back as like here and here. So they act like wing backs. So they defend either like left or right wings, or maybe even left mids or right mids. So yeah, Lewandowski at top. He might like wait for clears, like Alaba or Boateng. They eventually like block and clear up. If there are like 2 center defenders back here, Lewandowski could have a chance of scoring, because Lewandowski is an exceptional striker. He would have waited for chances right here, and eventually he could always wait for inaccurate back passes, like, oh, the attack is done, and then maybe Bayern did not clear it, and the opposing team may want to like pass back here and pass back there, and then if their passing is not good enough, Robert Lewandowski goes and gets the chances and scores. That's how Bayern play as a team. They play like a team instead of like separate people playing separate parts. Alright, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Alright, next episode, which means part 2 of this Bayern analysis, we're going to talk about their defenders and the defenders' substitutes, the big ones. So remember to subscribe and like this video. Also, share it with your families and friends. Cheers!